Good afternoon, morning, evening, whatever's in your time zone. This is the Marog again. I think it says my channel name's Scott Corbin, but my game name is the Marog, and I'd like to welcome everybody to the stream. The game name is the Marog, and we're gonna play a little more Factorio today. Just for something fun to do. I've got about an hour before the kids get home. So I thought I'd hop on and kind of update you on my world from the last time we played. So let's take a look here. I don't remember exactly where we finished off, but what I've essentially done is pretty much gotten to where we need to start looking at expanding our factory. We're going to go the mega base route. But you'll see I've now got 4 smelters of iron, all smelting in steel smelters. And we're still only running on 2 copper. But I'll probably expand those soon. My copper patch is starting to look a little thin. Actually see a couple of these guys are out of resources. Just got a few left. This guy's out. Looks like this guy's out. So what I'm done is I'm now importing some copper on a train. So I don't know anything about trains, but I know enough to hook one up and send it from one place to the other. So this is the only train on the track. It's basically just running back and forth to this large copper patch that I had over here. So you can see I've put the miners down, run it to 4 cargo wagons, and basically the train just fills up here, empties out there. When it's empty, it comes back. So let's go ahead and kick off another research. We're starting to get to some expensive researches, so let's get these labs upgraded. I'm still only running on 20 labs, so stuff takes a while. Also, advanced oil is up and going. I think these ratios are pretty close. Basically still only using plastic and batteries and a little bit of lubricant. But we doubled up red circuits. We're making engines, robots. Blue circuits are probably the thing that's holding me back the most right now. Got a little bit of red belt production here on the main bus, but you'll see that over here we've got some robots up and kicking. So I've got a little bit of a make everything here. Inserters, assemblies, some rail stuff, pipes, beacons we've started. Gonna need a ton of these guys. And then red belt production with all of its goodies, miners, etc. And then here we're trying to get going on some modules slowly. The blue circuits. This is what's wanting the blue circuits, but it's got about 120 speeds and then only 8. Just this is kind of the last thing I did before I closed down the last time. So I think I'd like to build a train station here to kind of start a rail system. And when I say that I don't know systems, that's not an exaggeration. I've done little to nothing in terms of trains. So this will be a big time learning experience, and I will mess up like crazy. So apologies in advance. So I think the first thing I want to do is decide where I want to put my station. Gonna have this make everything here that's going to be supplying my trains that I'm going to use to build all of my little individual products. Think along the lines of if you've watched Colonel Will, Exterminator, some of those guys that did their 0.15 simulation. I'd like to do something similar to that. I don't know if on that scale with, they kind of intentionally wanted to create like massive train systems moving around everywhere. I don't know if I'll go that same route, but it looked like they were having fun, um, doing their thing. Uh, so I thought, I'd maybe give it a try. So the only other thing I want to do is I want to look at Friday Facts and see if there's anything exciting. Because I haven't looked at it yet today. So let's see. They gave a lot more into the complexity of blue. So they reduced the complexity of blue science, but there's going to be 7 sciences. Wow, that's crazy. But blue will be a little bit easier. Blue science is a little bit tedious if you've played this game a lot. It just trying to get red circuits and all that going. It's crazy. So it looks like the rocket. So they have space science. So you launch a rocket, get 1,000 science packs. And infinite researches require space science. So a lot of people go, for me the main purpose of the game is never to launch a rocket. I know that that's technically what you do to win, but it's always to kind of challenge myself to build and create bigger and better things. And now, if you want to really progress down the science to the infinite science, you're going to have to start launching rockets. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Nuclear power is going to be a thing. Looks a little bit complicated. Mining drill, uranium ore, so that'll be fun. A lot of high resolution. Very interesting. There's a lot in this Friday Facts. icons for a lot of the graphics. Looks like modules, especially, have their graphics upgraded, and several other items. Wow. New colors on the map. And key line in the Friday facts. The best part is that you will all be able to help us play and test 0.15 this coming Tuesday. So we are 4 days away from being able to start playing 0.15. So that is exciting. I know some of the streamers and the exciting guys will be really really enthusiastic about hopping out to this. And that will be the end of the map that I'm playing here. Uh, I'm guessing a lot of this stuff's going to change. Obviously, science is going to change. That doesn't mean I'm done playing on this map at all because we have 4 days. And um, I want to kind of start working my way through some of the rail stuff and maybe developing a style that I prefer for how I want my rail setup to look. So let's start thinking about a train base. Now this little make everything that I've got will probably extend up a little bit. So I could always put my trains like up here, but I am, kind of setting and saying this is where they're going to be. So if this make everything gets bigger than this, then I'll have to tear stuff down and rebuild it. Or I can kind of go over here, be next to it, and if this extends upwards, I'm still close to most of the materials that I'm going to want to take out with me. So I actually think we're going to do our our starting base train system kind of right here in this area. So let's start by getting rid of a bunch of these trees. And hopefully, it's going to fill up a lot of my inventory, but that's alright. Don't have a whole lot of biters to worry about. Now that I think about it, I might want to go set up a coal outpost here relatively soon. Just because um, I think my home coal is probably starting to look, oh my goodness. What is that? Alt? There we go. It's not looking too bad on the screen. This is kind of what's supplying my entire base right now with coal. This is solar panels, steam engines. You can see oil. I just, especially here in my starting area, just oil is just crazy. This iron patch is going to become important relatively soon. I just put miners down in this area right here. So don't be surprised if I can sit on iron for a little while. This copper patch eventually will be trucked over and put into smelting here. But these coal patches will be important at some point. So I'm going to build my little train hub right here. And then we'll start kind of here. And then we'll start, kind of manufacturing ingredients, out in the wild. So we'll we'll probably start with green circuits, science, red science packs, green science packs, red circuits. Those will probably be among the first things that we're going to manufacture kind of out at these little outposts. Beyond that, probably before that, we'll have to set up smelting, copper and iron, steel smelting, and that. So I doubt we get that far, just based on the fact that we'll be starting a new world. But so we can start here with, do I want to run trains this way or this way? I think this way because they can kind of all be fed at the same rate. So let's see. What if we start kind of right here? All right. So each little train will need to have enough space. I'm going to use 242s. I know there's probably more easier ways. Maybe 242 is not ideal, but I think we're going to go 2 locomotives. Oops, let's get rid of these guys. Not 5. And then my brain. And these guys. All right. So do I have any? Yeah, I got a bunch of wood. All right. So let's dump a little bit of wood just to get these guys started, and then we'll need a train stop. Boom. Coming in. And can we change that? Train stop, train stop. Yeah, I guess that is. Yeah. Well, I messed up. Alright, so it's on manual. Let's go in here and just move this guy. Just the other way. Alright. So I just want to make sure got everything set up properly here. So we want this guy. Let's name this. Let's name it something different than that. It's, and no, it's empty. Starting base. All right. And we'll actually make it starting base OP. So OP load. All right, perfect. So starting base meaning my starting base, OP meaning outpost, and load meaning this is where the train's going to come to get loaded up with materials to build outposts. So we're going to put this guy to go to starting base, and it doesn't matter. We're going to set him on automatic. He's going to get here, and then we're going to put him on manual. Perfect. So this is where our trains will come in. So each train is going to need to get loaded with coal for refilling purposes. I think we could do it there. And these two guys. Okay. And they'll need a chest. And additionally, we will need to load these. So we'll start with 4. Come on. Just, I think Cluster chest. Perfect. So this train is going to be our outpost train. And we're going to need some roboports. Do I have any robo? Yes. So I think we start. What if we try to balance this just to make it look somewhat symmetrical? That's not bad. So these 6 roboports, which are not currently connected to any other network, so we're going to need to put one. What I'll probably do is like, what if I just run? Of course they're not centered. And run like 3 of these guys just to link these 2 networks together. And we'll connect all these guys up with this. And if I run, I know it's not ideal. Yeah, can we connect everybody? Oh, we can. Alright, and then you here. Here, 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 here. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Alright, what if I connect this guy? Yeah, that'll work. Pretty well balanced. Okay. So, we now have a stop with a train that will supply materials to build small bases where we build something else. So this will be our train with assemblers, rail track. Gonna need tons of that. Chests, inserters, roboports, robots, all the stuff we're going to need to kind of build little outposts. And I think we'll start with a mine smelting setup. I built a little smelting setup. I'm just going to go here. So this guy is just what I came up with for a little smelting setup. And it's like I don't have enough roboports, but that's okay. So essentially, you got 20 smelters, and I can plop this thing down as many times as I want to. All with beacons. What I don't have is modules to put in here, productivity or speed. I just don't have enough of those guys yet, so no idea if this is anywhere close to being like an ideal setup, but it's what we're going with. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So smelting. Let's take a look at our map. And why aren't you working? Okay. Wonder what this area here looks like. Do I have enough stuff to make a car? Can we go do? I need everything. Great. Let's see if we can find some engine units. I think I'm making a few here. Engine units, steel, and iron. guy down and go exploring. Where's he at? Here. Okay. Alright. I have to kill myself. I don't know if the car's faster than me running or not, but... Whoops. This is going to be fun. So pretty good sized base. Spider, spitter, worm base. Gotta make sure I don't run over any of these guys. Big forest that will have to be cleared. Pretty good sized base. Oh my. Look at that. A lot going on here. Oh my. Yeah, I've actually already had a couple of cars and ran over some spitters and biters at one point, so they destroyed my car. I think I died once, maybe twice. It was before I had any armor, and I don't even have shields yet. I've been turret creeping. In order to, oh, not a fan of trying to move through forest and biters and everything else. I think I like that area up there. Obviously, we got to clear some stuff out to get there, but it's not hard. Turret creep is pretty much easy mode when you're clearing these guys out. Actually, let's start another research and get our damage up a little bit more. So I'm sure the evolution is starting to get pretty high. Just kind of look, oh, look at this copper patch. Wow, alright. This guy will be tapped at some point. Yes, robot, I know. Stop here so this robot can catch up. Just kind of shopping around here. Oh, let's do it. Come. Alright. Pretty good sized iron. A little bit of coal. This guy will be important at some point. Ooh. Trees everywhere. Ooh, there's some more oil. We need it. Pretty good size. Ooh, let's not get too close. Just want to run over them. That's my main worry. Yeah, good sized iron patch over here. Resources are just really nice on this map. Look at this. More iron. Oh my. More iron. Plenty of water down here. Need it for anything. Might be where I'm getting my water from right now. Oops. Oh no, it's not. Here's my solar layouts. Just whatever. I don't care about ratios. I'm not trying to maximize every little thing. Although I did make the mistake of not putting any walking paths through Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, we shouldn't have tried that. Oh, can I get through here anyway? May have to take out a tree or two. Let me take this guy out. Okay. This guy is supplying my steel right now, so very soon gonna have to do something about that. But we're not too bad on steel right now. Wow, it's awful looking. Okay, good, it replaced it. Alright, let's hop out here. I think so. Just doing that, I think smelting. Actually, this area doesn't look bad, does it? Plus, I could always turn this copper around and go right to it. So the question is, do I want to smelt copper and iron kind of together, or do I want to do them separate? I know in the mega base that those guys did, they did them together and they had a lot of traffic issues. So I think I might do them separate. They did them together and they had a lot of traffic issues. So if I were to, let's see if we can start setting up iron down here. I think that's a good idea. So let's grab, oh gosh, I'm not going to have anywhere near the materials I need. But let's turn this guy back on. Let's grab, first let's trash a bunch of stuff. Hold on to that. Get rid of that. Let's get these guys in there. Need these guys. Get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. And don't need those guys either. Let's see if we can find a spot to dump them. I think I can dump them here. Let's dump these guys. Let's do that. So let's just grab a couple hundred. Ooh, that's all I have, eh? Alright, that's fine. We'll grab those for now. We're doing it all by robots, so let's go grab a bunch of robots. Ooh, and a bunch of roboports. Ooh, this is going to really put a strain on my materials there. That's all the robots I have? What am I not getting? Advanced circuits. Why am I not getting it? Oh, look at you. You suck. Okay. Well, that'll help us get some robots in here. And we'll take. That's fine. And how are we on power poles? Got over 100. That should get us there back. Substations were good. Definitely need some more of those guys. I don't think I'm making them up here. Probably need to add power poles, but I'm making some. I'm making some here. So let's just grab. Oh, that's all I can carry. Yeah, let's use the car. stuff in the car. Red circuit production is hurting. Where's the car? Here. Alright. Let's dump those guys. Gonna need some more. How are we doing here? We're up to 19. Getting there. I need a bunch more of you. Yeah, hell, come on. So, I'm sure I get yelled at for doing this, but I'm doing a little bit of buffering here. Just so I have the materials to feed I make everything. Most of these are set, you know, to maybe do 2 rows. Something along those lines. I think iron and copper probably, yeah, they're fully loaded. Batteries, 2 rows. You can see red circuits though. We're hurting for red circuits. Let's hop in here and just kind of go down here and see where we might want to. Woo, trees, the trees. Let's go straight south. Oops. Okay. We're gonna have to clear out. You know what? I can live with that. So let's see. Did I say pole? I did. So let's drop this guy. Come on. There. And drop you here. So I've got a blueprint here that I just spam down. Oh, they're not connected. Why is that not connected? Hop back in here, boys. Oh, I think I disconnected this. Oh. What did I run over that disconnected all of you? Oh, one of those I took up. Alright, well, we can fix that. There we go. That should have everybody connected back up. Yeah. So we hop over here. And we should have enough to just grab this guy and extend to here. Gotta watch out. Over here. And the trees are an issue. Alright, and the good thing is that if we drop you, should be able to pick up all of these without putting any of that out. close to some of these bases. Let's drop here and you. Let's take these guys out and try to get some of this alien goo while we're here. Grab that. Oh, oh, no, it's gonna. Alright, we'll grab that and that. Alright, so if we pick all this stuff up, start another research. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Sure. Okay. Scrap that. Scrap that. That. More. There's some stuff in here. How we doing on space? Alright. Alright. Just trying to clear out as much of this as I can. Alright. So if we set up, if I had room for 4 trains to come in, then I could grab this, and I could do 4 trains to come in. And I could grab this. This. Put these guys to work for a minute. Oh, is that it? Oh, I put it all in my car. Holy crap. Yeah, let's grab roboports. Did I not grab any beacons? Well, that was retarded. Let's go get beacons. And roboports. Probably should have loaded everything to a train and just built a track down there. But I'm not that smart. Alright, let's grab those. And that's all my space. Awesome. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of... Is that everything? Let's hold on to those just in case I do it. Alright, I know what to do for now. Roboports. Just in case we need more. Alright. At least I have the good armor with a bunch of legs in it, so I can run relatively fast. Alright, these guys are going to throw down a bunch of the stuff we need. So all the roboports. Let's grab the roboports out of here. Oh, you know what? I didn't put enough space. Ooh, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's do this. I don't have enough room. Ooh, I'm an idiot. should have built this with stack inserters. Right, come on, guys. Yeah, dang it. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Alright, because I did not. Because I. Okay. I didn't give myself any room for a train. So if I've got my train coming in here to unload ore, I'm going to need an unload station and a load station. So if we assume that we're going to need train tracks. So train's going to, we'll say the trains come in from here and they're going to pull in here. And I don't have enough. Yeah, I do. Alright, let's do this. This is not long enough. Okay, gonna have to be longer. Okay, so that should be long enough. Do I want to do? Maybe we should do 2, 3, 2s, because then this is pretty close. So what if I do this? I don't have any fuel to even dump in it. I guess I could dump in a little bit of this. I'll just hop in. Okay. Then we grab you. Turn you around. And there we go. Okay. Just grab a little bit of wood so I can. Let's back this guy up. You go. Still want him to back up more. Yeah. I probably need to be listening for the bus. The kids are going to be getting off here shortly. I think the bus drivers like for a parent to be individual. So if we kind of center this. Alright, let me see where I can put train stop. I could put it right. Put it here. Yep, I think it's where I want it. And if I go to whatever that is, not fast, automatic. There it goes. And we just go here, put it to manual. Oh, don't do that to me, please. Okay. Let me just make sure it's okay. So it's bringing in ore. So we're going to need stack inserters. And yeah. These are not stack inserters. No, you didn't. Any reason not to use 6 besides the fact these are so expensive? Okay, and these are going to go into providers. And then these should be set up. No crap. Did I not set these up? So the question is, do I want to fix this so that those providers are all... I don't want to give you all that. Well, for now, I'm just gonna leave them as is. I don't like that. Alright, I may have to go in and fix this. So this is a learning process. This kind of stuff, these are the kind of mistakes I'm going to try to avoid. So this probably needs to be set at like 2 stacks. Then we could just go through here and fix all these guys. This probably needs to be set at 2 stacks, just so that we're not, you know, storing a bunch of iron. That's a good question though, because this train. So each one of these holds 4,000. Each one of these holds more than 4,000. And this would be 2,000 in here. No, it'll be 4,000. That's all I need. All right, that's all I need. Because by the time we put beacon, speed modules, productivity modules in these, so need to go back and fix that. Didn't accomplish much on the stream here, guys, but appreciate you all for anybody that's, watches the video later or whatever. Always open to constructive criticism. Um, so if you've got any suggestions for how I can improve the stream, I do want to let you guys know tomorrow I will be streaming. I don't know if I'll manage to do it for the entire race, but I also like to race on iRacing.com. And the 24 Hours of Nürburgring is this weekend. And I will be racing with 3 other individuals in the Mazda MX-5 for 24 hours around Nürburgring. I will obviously not be in the car or even spotting for 24 hours, but if I'm around, I will likely turn it on, and so feel free to stop by if you'd like to get a look at the stream, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good day.